It is SNL. And you know what that means? It is the Sunday Night League. It is round number 4 of the Formula X Championship, season number 11, here at Barcelona in Spain. 35 laps of the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona. And we are here for round number 4. We've had an exciting championship so far. I mean, if you haven't seen the high-speed ring, go and watch it, especially that final lap. 5 cars in contention for the win there on the dying sections. 3 winners in 3 rounds. This is round number 4. Can we make it 4 out of 4? Well, we'll have a look at the grid. But the standings so far, at the top of the standings, it is Ajax in the Williams. He has 70 points. He's won a race. He won at Sardinia at round number 2. He is 1 point ahead of Bunnies in the Ferrari, who's on 69 points. Nice. He won at the first round at Yamagawa. In third place is Bondimus Prime in the Renault, who has not won a race yet this season, but he's been on the podium every single time that we've raced. Bondimus actually 63 points. I corrected. He finished 5th last time out at High Speed Ring. He was leading for ever so long at that race, though. In 4th place, on 60 points, so the top 4 are covered by 10 points, is the last race winner, Jam, stealing it on that final lap. The Punisher in the Ferrari is on 47 points. He just got pipped to victory. He is equal on points to Ben in the Toro Rosso, also on 47 points. In 7th place is Slenderfella, 38 points for the Red Bull driver. In 8th place is the man that's just popped up in the chat, Alpha Capri in the Williams, 29 points. He says, "Hey up, everyone." And it's just popped away. I haven't got my phone available to me today, so the chat's disappeared. Hold on, let's have a look. Live chat, there he is. Hey up, Jam. Hey up, everyone. Hope everyone is well and having a great day. Smash the like on the way. It's free and you don't be greedy. Yes, like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alpha Capri currently 8th, 29 points for him in the Williams. 9th place is Mr. Smith in the Jordan, 25 points for him. In 10th place is Rob on drums with 24 points. Just 1 point between the two Americans. In 11th place is Gasman in the McLaren. 2 disconnects in the past 2 rounds. 20 points for him. Uncharted territory, being so far down the championship for the former champion. 12th place is his teammate, Upgraded in the McLaren, 16 points, just 4 points behind his team leader in the standings. 13th place is Lynchmus in the Renault with 12 points. Pat, who was in the Red Bull, has 11 points. He had 2 rounds. Bailey as well in 15th. He had 1 round with 5 points. They have been replaced by Ragemus. Ragemus, who we've seen before, is in the Red Bull for the rest of the season. He is joining this championship, so we'll find him on the grid. The team standings at the moment, Ferrari leading 116 points. They're just 17 points ahead of Williams on 99, who are 14 points ahead of Jordan on 85. 9 points separate Jordan and Renault. Renault have 76. 5 points to Toro Rosso, who have 71. Then it's a 17-point jump to Red Bull on 54 and 18 points down to McLaren. So it is all relatively tight after 3 rounds. This is round number 4 here at Barcelona, and we had 1 lap qualifying for everybody, and we can see the grid so far. So, on pole position, his first ever pole position in Formula X, it's Bondimus Prime. This Renault partnership is really working for him. He'll be hunting for his first win after being denied so cruelly at the high-speed ring. He led for so long. Soft tyres in qualifying. He's got soft, medium and mediums for this race, and he starts on the medium tyre in 2nd place. He's joined on the front row by the championship leader. Ajax is in 2nd. He had soft tyres in the 1 lap qualifying session. He starts on mediums and he has medium and hards for this race to go. In 3rd place is SNL Jam in the Jordan, the man currently 4th in the championship. He qualified on soft tyres. He has soft, mediums and hards for this race. Starts on those medium tyres as well. The mediums looking very popular here at Barcelona to start the race. In fourth place, so completing the top four in the championship, the top four on the grid, it's Bunnies, the former champion, qualified on medium tyres. Mediums, hards and hards for the race, and he starts on mediums as well. Fifth place, leading a row 3 Red Bull lockout, is Slenderfella. He qualified on softs, starts on the softs, and has mediums and mediums for this race. He qualified ahead of his new teammate. We've seen these Red Bulls quite high up in qualifying so far this season. It is Ragemus Prime. Ragemus qualified on the mediums. He has medium hards for the race. He starts on the hard compound here at Barcelona. In seventh place is Alpha Capri in the Williams. He had soft tyres in qualifying. He's got mediums, hards for the race as well. Mediums is what he's starting on. A very popular decision by everyone. Eighth place on the grid is Ben in the Toro Rosso. Ben we often see in the middle of the pack, but he does come through in the races. Eighth place, soft tyres for him in qualifying. Soft, medium and mediums in the race. Medium tyres for the Toro Rosso driver in the Sebastian Vettel helmet. In ninth place, it is Upgraded in the McLaren. He qualified on soft tyres, has soft, medium and mediums for the race, and starts on mediums as well. Very popular. He is joined on that fifth row by his teammate Gazman in 10th. He had hard tyres, the only driver using hards for his one lap, qualified in 10th. He's got soft and hards for this race. Starts on the hard compound in 10th place. Missing out that top 10 is the Punisher in 11th place, qualified on medium tyres in the Ferrari. He has soft, mediums for the race. Soft tyres is what he is starting on for the start of this race. 12th place is Rob on drums in the Toro Rosso. He starts on the medium tyres, on the hard tyres, should I say. He's got soft and mediums for the race. Qualified on softs. A couple of errors in his qualifying lap leads him to be 12th on the grid. 13th place, Mr. Smith, qualified on medium tyres. He has softs to start the race and has mediums and mediums later on. And then finally, in 14th place, making it a Renault at the front and a Renault at the back, it is Lynchmus Prime on the soft tyres. He qualified on the softs. He's going to start on the softs, and he has a couple of sets of mediums to take him through the race. So that is your grid, all 14 cars here at Barcelona ready to take the start. We've got 35 laps of this race. All tyre compounds must be used throughout this race. It is a dry race. Rob on drums in the chat saying hello all. Hello Rob, you've just in time for the start of this race. I know people like the evening so they can join us live. If you're joining us live, say hello in the chat. I'll say hello back to you. 35 laps here at Barcelona. All tyre compounds must be used. 5 lap minimum tyre use as well, so that means at the end of lap 5 the pit stop window opens, and then on the end of lap 30 it closes. So we have all the tyres ready, we have the drivers ready, we have you ready at home, maybe with a cup of cocoa after a hard day's work on this Monday in the UK or wherever you are in the world. I know we have lots of people watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell me where you're watching from. We have got Bondimus on pole for the first time, Ajax second, Jam third, Bunnies fourth, and Slenderfella fifth. The 5 red lights are on, and we are go here at Barcelona, and straight away Bondimus is off. He gets a good start with Ajax. It's a long run, though, into turn 1. Bondimus is going to get swooped by Ajax. It looks like Ajax is on the inside. Jam goes into turn 1, and Jam actually takes the lead into turn 1, but Bondimus has gone wide. Bondimus has managed to keep it going. Let's have a look at this into turn 1. We're on board with the Renault. As you can see, the Jordan coming up the inside. Bondimus having nowhere to go, having to go onto the escape, joins back onto the circuit, as we then see lots of cars taking a bit of an evasive action. Bondimus, who started on pole, is down to 5th place already. He's under pressure from Slenderfella. Oh my word, Ben somehow is in 3rd. How on earth is Ben 3rd? He started down in 8th. Let's go on board with the Toro Rosso. He's on the overtake. We're going to see this. So you can see the cars at the front of the field. going 3 wide into turn 1, and Ben just holding that inside line. The car's running wide ahead, and Ben, just benefiting. He could. I mean, it closed up on him. He could have been in second place already by the start of this race. Jam in the Jordan, where he's starting off where he ended the last race. Bunnies has somehow got himself up into second place, with Ben third, Ajax fourth, fifth is Bondimus, sixth is Slenderfella, going it down into turn number 6. And we go wide. Oh my word, Ajax has run wide and he's off the circuit. Ajax is very off the circuit. What happened to him? He's all the way down in 13th place. Let's have a look at the Williams driver, the man currently leading the championship, having a bit of a nightmare going down. He's on wide. Bondimus going wide. And that just, Bondimus going up the inside of Ben caused Ajax then to have an issue. And he's down into 13th place. The championship leader down in 13th. The man that nearly won the race last time out, Punisher, is down in 14th. But Jam is leading. Oh no! Jam is not leading. What on earth happened there? Go on board with the Jordan driver. He was leading as they went through turn number 9 at the top of the hill. So Jam, he's got all the pressure of Buddies behind him in the Ferrari. He's on the overtake a little bit going up the hill, and what he's done, he's gone onto the curb and it's beached the car, and he's ended up in the wall. The Jordan driver has gone from first down all the way to last place as Bunnies is under attack from Bondimus. The Renault versus the Ferrari having to yield the position, but then having the inside line going through the final couple of corners. Now we have no chicane here, so go on board with Bondimus. He has to, they're both running wide. Ragemus then having a look at Bondimus. No, not quite. So Bunny's leading. Oh my word, this has been a very, very eventful opening lap here at Barcelona. Ragemus in third place. He's back in SNL action. He's under pressure from Ben. Ben having a look at the inside of turn 1. Can he do anything into that corner? Yes, he can. But Ragemus holding the better line and keeps the position. Currently, the Red Bulls in 3rd and 5th. Mr. Smith is up into 6th place already. The Jordan driver having a great start compared to his teammate, who's now at the back. Gasman in 7th place after all that eventful action. Slenderfella is having a look at his teammate, it looked like, at one point. Gasman's up to 6th place now. So the McLaren driver on the hard tyres is moving very well through the field. Mr. Smith and Alpha Capri having a fight on board with Alpha Capri. We've seen Alpha Capri before have very, very eventful races. Sardinia in particular comes to mind when we think of that as they go through turn number 9. Nobody doing what Jam did on the previous lap. Rob on drums in 9th place under pressure from Ajax. Ajax trying to fight back up the field after his unceremonious dump down to the rear of the pack. A little bit of a touch between him and Rob on drums as they're fighting upgraded. We've seen him, he's new to SNL, but he's getting himself stuck into the action here. He's just overtaken the championship leader. So the McLaren driver is up into 10th place. Rob on drums in 9th. We're not seeing the leading pack right now. Let's go to Bunnies. He's leading the race at 122.5, 123.1 for Bondimus. So a little bit of a gap. Ben in the 24. Slenderfella has got Ragemus just behind him now. So they are fighting each other. The Red Bull drivers 4th and 5th. Alpha Capri in 6th. Gasman in 7th. The sun coming out here in Barcelona as the race starts to calm itself down a little bit. As I say that, the Punisher goes up the inside of Rob on drums before they get into turn number 3. Or turn 4, should I say. Turn 4 for the Punisher. Down into turn 5. Up into 11th place for the Canadian. So Rob on drums 12th, Jam there in 13th place, all on his own. He was leading this race, and there is Lynchmus at the front of the field. Is Bunnies in the Ferrari. He's got Bondimus just behind him, the Renault driver, trying to emulate Alonso in that 2006 liveried Renault on home soil. Fans of Barcelona will be cheering on Bondimus in the Alonso helmet. Ben in the Vettel helmet is chasing them down. The 2 Red Bulls are 4th and 5th. Lined up. They go. No team orders though. it would seem, as Slenderfella goes around the outside of his teammate. Nicely done by the Red Bull driver. It would have been a Renault-powered Red Bull as well, as they go through turn number 3 down to 4. One of the places you can do an overtake there if you're lucky. Ajax on the back of Mr. Smith. Does he have a move in him? Oh, Mr. Smith braking a little bit earlier than what Ajax expected. Gasman trying to take advantage of it, but not today. Jam and Rob on drums, they're fighting each other. Rob on drums through turn number 3. Down to turn 4. Jam going up the inside of Rob on drums. Rob on drums in 13th place. And Lynchimus there in 14th. Bunnies right now has got the fastest man on the track behind him. Bondimus is all over the back of the Canadian, on board with the Renault as they go through turn number 11. Turn 12, turn 13. Turn 13 is just flat nearly. Little confidence lift from Bondimus, in fact. He nearly runs wide. He's getting a little bit of the washout effect from his front wing, being tucked up behind Bunnies so closely. Let's go and see those Red Bulls as well, as in the background we can see Ajax getting past his teammate using the overtake. The Williams driver is now up into 6th place, just ahead of Alpha Capri. The Canadian up into 6th place, overtaking on the straight. Those medium tyres working nicely for him. Alpha Capri also on the mediums. Gasman working very well on the hards though, keeping the hard tyres, showing the hard tyre actually not a bad race tyre here at Barcelona at all. Looking very nice so far. He's having a little look at Alpha Capri as they go through turn number 4 and 5 down the hill into 6, 7 and 8 are coming. Alpha Capri a little bit of a cork in a bottle right now. He's got the Punisher and Mr. Smith also behind him as they go through the top of the hill, turn number 9. Let's go back to the front of the field because Bondimus, I think, has got the lead off Bunnies. He has. So Bondimus taking the lead. Looking very quick here in hands of Bondimus. Bunnies in 2nd place on the medium tyres. He's got double hards to run this race. Bondimus has mediums and he has softs too. So he's got some very quick tyres available to him. Bunnies keeping with him. Ben a little bit in no man's land currently in 3rd place. He'll be happy with that. The Slenderfella behind is catching him though, 22.7. So that was a whole second quicker as we see at the end of this lap. Ragimus is in, the end of the lap number 5. The hard tyres have gone for Ragimus. He's got double mediums to run. Mr. Smith is coming in as well to get rid of his soft tyres that he used at the start. Bunnies has overtaken Bondimus. Okay, so Bondimus has been overtaken. Did we see it? It was into turn 1, I think. It was. So Bondimus was in the lead. Bunnies going into turn 1. Getting the move done. Bondimus saying, okay, let's not panic. Having to hold position. A little bit of stutter, actually, from the Canadian. Lobbies have not been as stable as they once were. You cannot see that Renault at all. It is tucked up behind the Ferrari. All alone is in the background. Ajax now up into 5th place. 22.8 for him, so he's in the 22s. As Alpha Capri's got the Punisher and Gasman. The Punisher has overtaken Gasman. Soft tyres working for the Canadian as well. So lots of Canadians, lots of Americans you'll see in this league. It is a British-based league, but very popular in North America. As you can see, Punisher has got the Scott Gasman behind him. And up of him is the man from Old Alpha Capri down Ezel Road. I don't know where he's from, Alpha Capri. Didn't ask if he's from Ezel Road. Upgraded in 9th. And got his teammate just ahead of him, the American, joining the league. That's Sedenia. He's got pace. Everyone's got pace in the SNL league. Everyone has it in this league. Won the last time out. Jam in 10th place, currently showing that anything can happen in SNL, and it usually does, as we see drivers are making pit stops. Ben feeling a bit more defensive. In the background, the Punisher has got past Alpha Capri, using the overtake a little bit, getting a little bit of a draft. He's not quite alongside though as they go through turn 1. He's going to put himself in a vulnerable position because Gasman is going round the outside of turn number 3. Fantastic battling from these 4. It's SNL action. They're going 3 wide, are they? No, not quite. Gasman on the outside. He's having a look. We go on board with the McLaren, as we've got Alpha Capri just ahead, down into turn 5. Can he get the move done? He's got the inside line, but not quite. Those hard tyres not giving him the grip that he needs to make the move stick. So Alpha Capri survives another day as the Punisher keeps on the pressure. The Ferrari driver missed out on the win last time out at High Speed Ring. He's looking to get past the drivers ahead of him. Gasman looking very, very racy though as we go back to Alpha Capri. Let's have a look into the hairpin they go, and Gasman gets it done, but he doesn't. He runs very wide on the exit, and Alpha Capri has to keep the position. Gasman though manages to stay there all the same time. 23.3 for upgraded, 23.5 for Jam, so not catching. Regimus is currently in 11th place, having made his pit stop. He's on the medium tyres now. He's got mediums for the rest of this race. Slenderfella, his teammate, is in the pits, as we saw. Here we go, the Punisher and everyone else going side by side. Gasman going into turn 1 gets the move done on Alpha Capri now. So we're keeping with this battle. Alpha Capri has got himself, but the Punisher has got upgraded all behind him. Slenderfella has come out on the medium tyres in the Red Bull, so both Red Bulls have done their stops. Let's go back to the front of this field, where we've got Bunnies and Bondimus also having an epic battle. We've got battle everywhere. Ben, I think, is getting the attention of Ajax. Ajax catching him up at 22.7 on the previous lap. Ben at 23.4. So Ajax a little bit quicker at the start of this race. Bunnies, though, leading. As we go back, we can see on the map Gasman, Alpha Capri, the Punisher, and upgraded so closely matched. Jam catching them up by about a second on the previous lap as well, as they were all fighting one another. Ajax, though, one of the fastest men on the circuit as it stands right now. Ben putting a little bit of grass actually out of the final corner. He's going to be a bit slower onto the straight. Feels the pressure. He's on the overtake. As we can see, Alpha Capri's teammate Ajax in 4th place. In 7th place was the Punisher, but he's come into the pit. The soft tyres lasting 8 laps for him. A very good effort on those tyres. They are now dead as the Ferrari driver will come in. It's a long pit stop though. Here we won't go back to that until he's in the pit box. Okay, Bunnies is in 1st place. His teammate Punisher dropping down the field. New tyres though for the Ferrari, and he comes out on a set of medium tyres. It still says softs. So he comes out ahead of Mr. Smith and Rob on drums. Rob on drums has made a stop as well. Got rid of his hard tyres early on the medium tyres. He's jumped past Lynchworth, who's getting rid of his softs in the Renault. His teammate is having a fight though at the front of the field. Bunny's leading on lap number 9 in the Ferrari. We'll stay with this battle as much as we can, although in the background I can see that Ben and Ajax, oh, that's typical SNL, I'll do something and then no, I won't do it anymore. Gasman has got a battle with Alpha Capri as well. Alpha Capri getting on the back of the McLaren driver right now, but Bunnies leads the race into lap number 10, but he feels the pressure between Bondimus, the battle between Ferrari and Renault. Both of these cars driven by Fernando Alonso, the local hero here in Barcelona, and they are pushing like the Spaniard as fast as they can go. Bunny's leading for Ferrari, not leading the championship though, first time we can say that in a long time as well. Bunny dominating in season number 10, but we had some fantastic action in all of the races. He didn't dominate it all his own way. It could have gone different ways a lot of the time. Ben, currently in 3rd place, has got the pressures of the season 9 champion Ajax. So season 9 champion Ajax currently keeping the pressure on Ben. Ben trying to get himself into this championship fight, currently 5th in the championship, but having a good run. Gasman, who was season 8 champion in the Ferrari, he's now in a McLaren for the first time, not representing the Scuderia, and he's had a great start on the hard tyres. He's currently in 5th place ahead of Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri's best lap of his race, 23.7, 24.0 from Gasman. That is not too shabby with the hard tyres. Setting similar times to his teammate on the mediums. And we have Jam in 8th place as well, trying to catch the back of Upgraded. Ragemus has got his teammate behind him. These two Red Bulls very closely matched in the early stages. They're going to be a very fascinating battle throughout the season, I'm sure. Ragemus, 2-time winner, last time in the championship. Slender fella didn't have the best of seasons in season 10, but he seems to have found the form that saw him get podiums in previous incarnations of Formula X. So he's back on it and pushing hard in the Red Bull. The Punisher in 11th place in his Ferrari, back on pace, back on medium tyres, and setting 24.0s. Let's go to have a look at his teammate. It is Bunny's leading the race though. He's got Bondimus though looking, shaping for a move. Does he have a look into the hairpin at the end of the hill? Not today, but looking all the same. Ben has got the pressure on as well. Got a nice high camera view actually of Ajax going through. Gasman, a little bit of a gap actually to Alpha Capri. Scott currently on the hard tyres, running well. Alpha Capri in 6th place on the mediums, Upgraded in 7th place. He's got Jam catching him. Jam, who led early on but then had a bit of an incident, is trying to keep the pressure on the American running a bit wide. They go through the final turn as they go down the home straight. Jam on the overtake, trying to catch up. He's not close enough as it stands. As we see Bondimus looking for a move on Bunnies into turn 5, round the outside. Would have been spectacular. It's not happening there, but into 6 and 7. Bondimus is going to have a go. What a move this would be. Oh, an audacious attempt, but Bunnies had it covered only just, but he's compromised his exit, and he might be a sitting duck going into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. They're catching up to Lynchabas to lap him. On lap number 12 they go, and they're fighting hard. I really like that camera angle. It's a great view of the cars. Ben has got Ajax behind him. Ben's left front tyre starting to look a bit worn out. It's a bit more worn than the tyre of Ajax, as the Toro Rosso is struggling on turning. His left front just giving up a bit. The left front does take a battering on this layout. Long right-handers as Ajax cuts into the pit lane now. So Ajax is in. Medium tyres will be changed. Gasman on hard just set a 23.5 on his last lap, so he's getting quicker and quicker with each lap that passes. Alpha Capri keeps going, Upgraded as well. Oh, I was going to say, where's Jam? But Jam just was hidden behind the McLaren and gets past. Down the home straight into turn 1. Got the pressure, though, of the McLaren. McLaren running wider as out of the pit comes Ajax. Safely in 8th place. I say safely, he's got the two Red Bulls very close. I looked at the map because I couldn't see the cars on the home straight. I presumed it was safe and then looked on the map, and Ragemus and Slenderfella, you can see how close they are. We're on board with Slenderfella, and Ajax crucially has got out ahead of them on the medium tyre. He would have been fighting with these two, and these two are very difficult to overtake. These two are hard to... Oh, as I say that, Ragemus... Oh no, but Slenderfella's then crashed. Curse of the commentator. So Ragemus had a moment, and then Slenderfella slid even more. A little bit of an error there from Slenderfella hitting the wall. The Punisher not close enough, though, to make an advantage of it. Back at the front of the field, though, Bondimus leading with Bunnies just behind him. They are fighting tooth and nail. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that. The driver's helmet looking completely the wrong way as he was turning through turn number 1. Wow. Bunny's in second place, then they are fighting it out. Gasman up into third, Jam into fourth, as a lot of drivers start to come in for the pit stop. The medium runners, Ben is in. Alpha Capri will be coming in as well. A bit of gap to them. Long time, because Ben's out of the pit lane, and this is crucial. Where does he feed? He is out behind Ajax, and he's out behind Ragemus, is he? Yes! He's fitted somehow into the gap. Well, that gap was created because Slenderfella made a mistake. So Slenderfella down to 8th, the Punisher 9th, Alpha Capri still in the pits. A long, long stop. What is happening? Upgraded is 11th. What's happening there? Oh, Alpha Capri's filled up with fuel. A very long stop. He's got 92% left of his fuel. He's filled up. You don't need to fill up to finish these races. He's made a small error. Alpha Capri in the chat saying started refueling. Game over. It is. Don't refuel. And Bunnies is in. You don't need to refuel this season at all. So Bunnies is in. The medium tyres of Bunnies have lasted 14 laps here at Barcelona, whilst Bondimus is going another lap on his mediums. He's quite happy to take them a bit further. Gasman on the hards, he's going up further as well. Jam on his mediums, he's going another lap as well. So drivers are coming in to do their stops. Out comes the Ferrari driver. He's in third place. On the hard tyres though goes Bunnies. Bunnies is in fourth place because Jam has overtaken him in the Jordan. So Jordan driver is up into third place after his misdemeanors at the beginning of the race. But Bondimus now has to make hay. He's going to have to push. He's on the medium tyres. Yes, they're worn out, but Bunnies is on cold hards at the start of lap number 15. So it's Bondimus's run. 35 laps left. 35 laps of this race. 21 remaining, including the one they're on. So Bondimus is running at the front. Gasman in second place. The hard tyres are quite happy. Jam on the worn out mediums. He's got the driver who overtook at the beginning of the race and spun on the opening lap and hit the wall. He's got Bunnies just behind him. Lost all that time. Is at the front now. Bondimus is leading as Bunnies has got a Jordan all in his face. Oh, it's like being in the 90s. That sentence. Ajax there in 5th place. I mean, if you don't know who Jordan is, I'm so pleased. Ajax in 5th place. You're probably too young. Ajax in 5th place. Ragemus is in 6th. Oh, Ragemus running wide though, and that means Ben has an opportunity up the inside. He takes it. Toro Rosso taking the Red Bull to the junior outfit as they did in 2007. Attack, 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 attack. So Bondimus is out. Bondimus is out. So Bondimus came into the pits. We were watching that battle. We didn't see Bondimus go into the pits. He has gone on to the medium tyres and he's out ahead of Jam and ahead, more crucially, he's out ahead of Bunnies. Bunnies stuck behind the Jordan driver for a lap, at least. So Bunnies trying to go around the outside. He's on the overtake. So Bondimus in second place, but he is in the virtual lead. So Alpha Capri saying it wasn't game over. He's staying out to try his best, but Bunnies has got by. So Bunnies getting by Jam through turn number 4, round the outside. He was, but then Jam holding the position on the overtake. So they go down into turn 5. They're very close together, and Bunnies going up the inside on those hard tyres. Jam still fighting it on those mediums, but those mediums starting to show that they've had better days. 16 laps old in the Jordan's hands. Ajax in 5th place, trying to catch up the battle ahead of him. It's still going on. Jam's still keeping ahead. His eyes ahead on Bunnies. At the front of the field, though, we've not been able to say this much this season. Gasman leading for McLaren. Can he get a lap? Oh, the car wanting to kick out. The hard tyres are not happy. They're not happy with the Scot, but he's still going, pushing on as far as he can. Let's go further into the field. There were some drivers I thought were a lot closer. Ben and Ragemus I thought were closer than they are. It seems to be that the track is starting to reduce. Now you can see the green light above slender fella's head. There it is. It shows he has more than 25% of his overtake remaining. His teammate, though, has a red light above. That means he's got less than 25% left. Jam into the pits then. The Jordan driver has hit the wall on the entry as well. So this has been a scruffy race by Jam standards. Well, I say Jam standards, it's probably up to normal standards for Jam. In fact, I say that as I am him. Gasman, I wouldn't say it for anybody else. Gasman leading, though, for McLaren. Racing in Papaya for the first time. He's taking leading laps as well. He's going a long way. He's running wide, though, so he's feeling the pressure of Bondemus. Bondemus on the overtake because he's trying to get away from Bunnies. Crucially, he's on his first full flying lap on the mediums. He's got to get away from Bunnies. Bunnies on the hard tyres. The advantage is with Bondemus in terms of the tyres, but don't discount Bunnies. Those hard tyres have proven to be very competitive around here at Barcelona. Looking nice at this circuit. Ajax is on the mediums here, so he's going medium in this race. So drivers are running different strategies. This is what we like in Formula X. The different strategies being used. Mediums as well for Ben. Ben quite happy on them. He's set the fastest lap so far of the race at 1:22.2 for the Toro Rosso driver. Ragemus, he is back in SNL and he's driving well on those medium tyres. Slender fella on his own a little bit after those events in 7th place. The Punisher is in 8th. Jam is in 9th place. He's got upgraded though. These two were fighting earlier on in this race. Jam having to defend against the American. He's on the hard tyres, the American on the mediums, and they are having a great battle between the two of them. They were fighting each other earlier in this race and they're still fighting. In fact, Upgraded has an opportunity on Jam into turn number 3. The American goes up the inside of the Jordan. The McLaren up into 9th place now with that move. Very nicely done, the American. Happy with that. 10th place now is Jam. Rob on drums is 11th. Mr. Smith, a little bit on his own in 12th place. Alpha Capri after his blunder with the fuel. He's on hard tyres as well, so that's a glutton for punishment for Alpha Capri. He's in 13th place. He did a 150 for his pit stop. Everybody else, when they do a stop, it's a 1:39, so he lost about 12 seconds with that, as Bondemus has taken the lead off Gasman. Go on board with the Renault. It's on the home straight, so Gasman led another lap, and then the Renault just using the overtake, uses the better tyres. A bit more overtake as he gets by and into turn number 1 to take the lead. Goes the Renault driver, Gasman. He's taken these hard tyres a very long way. Still going on them on lap number 19. Bunnies is drifting away slightly at 1:23.6 for him. 0.6 of a second slower than Bondemus. The gap is building between the two. He should be a little bit worried of his brother. 0.6 of a second behind him, the Williams driver. As we see Lynchmus slowing down, keeping out the way. Ben in the Toro Rosso, the fastest man on the circuit at this time. 23s, low 23s, and a 22.2 for him on lap number 16. Very, very fast as he pulls away from Ragemus. Ragemus having no answer. Ragemus doing very well though, back in Formula X for the first time since season number 10. Slenderfella, his teammate, is in 7th place. Punisher in 8th. Upgraded is pulling away now from Jam. Jam on those hard tyres, trying to get them up to speed and up to temperature. Rob on drums, keeping close as Alpha Capri gets past Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith now coming out of the pits on his medium tyres once more. So those will take him to the end of the race as Lynchmus is on his mediums at the back. Bondemus, his teammate, leads the field though for Renault here in Spain. Lap number 20 has begun. It's got 16 laps, including the one they are on. Get this Renault. He's got another pit stop to do though, but he's got soft tyres in the bank. As does Gasman though. Gasman's got 2 sets of tyres. Gasman hasn't done 2 stops yet. Bunnies setting his personal best first sector. So the Ferrari driver on the hard tyres, proving a bit of slipstream is quite a nice handy thing to have. He's catching up the Scot, these two rivals. Have raced for McLaren and for Ferrari, but that was last season. They swapped seats effectively. For this season, McLaren have won the championship in season 8 and season 9 and season number 10. Gasman clatters the curb on the exit. Gasman's had a bit of an unfortunate start to his McLaren career. As we can see, well, we've got three champions. The three champions all in one shot, just about. Gasman, Bunnies and Ajax. There they are, all together. And Bondimus at the front. Is that the man to be in season number 11? He's looking very fast once more. Former champions fighting it out for second, it seems, at this circuit. Gasman defends the inside. He's got Bunnies. Attack, trying to get past. In all this moment, you can see Ajax. He's got the red light now, less than 25%. As Gasman having to defend the inside against Bunnies. Bunnies trying to drive around the outside of the Scot. He's done the move, and very nicely done indeed. As Bunnies moves himself up into second place. Gasman dropping down. The hard tyres finally look like they may have come to their end, but they're still setting pretty good lap times, and he's still looking quite competitive in comparison. The hard tyres of Bunnies, no tyre disadvantage in terms of the compound, but the age of these tyres is incredibly different. As the three of them are fighting, Bunnies has to defend the inside. He's feeling the pressure from Gasman, as Ajax will be looking at this and thinking, well, can I make an opportunistic move here? We've got 15 laps, or just under 14 and a half laps, in fact, left, as Ajax now attacked on the exit, and he's got past Gasman. A very opportune move by Ajax, as he then tries to tuck up behind the Ferrari. Will he make a move into turn 1? I don't think he's close enough, as the Ferrari feels the pressure, as Ajax will go into second place. Ajax moving himself from fourth place into second in a matter of 2 corners. 2 places, 2 corners. Bunnies now has Gasman back. The Scot is saying, hello, remember me? We were having a fight earlier. We're still having a fight. We're still with this battle. Let's have a look, just see if there are any other battles going on. Ragemus has come out of the pits in 9th place, so he crucially came out ahead of Jam. Rob on drums keeping the pressure on Jam as well. Rob on drums on the medium tyres. Jam is on the hards. So they're having a fight as well. Ragemus in 9th place, but we'll go back to the battle at the front because it's Ajax, Bunnies and Gasman, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. The 3 champions fighting it out for 2nd place, but at the front, it's Bondimus in the Renault. Everything looking very nice. Nice Sunday evening drive. Well, thank you very much. I'll take it in Spain, Bondimus will be saying. This is looking very good for the Renault driver. Blue flags are waving for Mr. Smith just ahead of him. Ajax in 2nd place. The gap is about 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds possibly. Bondimus, though, has got traffic. So it is a problem. Ajax, though, under pressure from Bunnies, as into the pits for the first time this race. The end of lap number 22 comes the McLaren of Gasman. It's such a long stop, long pit stop here in Barcelona, as the McLaren crew in Papaya get themselves ready. Gasman making his first stop. Slenderfella is in to make his second, as the Punisher will move up. Gasman, though, is in 5th place. So Gasman has pulled himself into 5th place behind Ben on the medium tyres. Gasman has put himself ahead of the Punisher and ahead of Ragemus and ahead of Upgraded. Rob on drums in 9th, Jam in 10th. So Rob on drums getting past Jam on that lap. We saw 26.0 for Jam, so Jam not happy on those hard tyres. Slenderfella on the medium tyres, making his second stop of the race. His medium tyres now will go to the end as well. Nice and easy for those medium tyres to get to the end of this race. Alpha Capri getting the blue flags. So Bondimus leads the field now. So that's the confusion. I got a little bit confused earlier because I saw a Williams in the background. I thought it was Ajax, but it wasn't. It was his teammate, and Ajax is under pressure from Bunnies. Bunnies not going up the inside, though, of Ajax into turn 1. So those two fighting it out between them for second and third. Ben, currently, he was at one point the fastest man earlier in this stint. He's doing 124s now, as his medium tyres have started to wear out. That left front is really pushing him to the outside of those right-handed corners. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching us live. Say hello in the chat as well. Who are you supporting? Who are you cheering on? And our next round is Watkins Glen at round number 5, and then we've got a 2-week gap for the mid-season break, and then we're back for 5 more rounds, and then it's Christmas. Believe it or not, that's how close Christmas is. It's so close. Well, it's not Christmas quite yet. It's December, and we don't tend to race in December. We tend to have December off. Everyone has Christmas bits and pieces to do. There might be some one-offs, I don't know. Depends on availabilities of people. Tend not to do anything in Christmas. Come back for January in 2026, which as yet is to be confirmed. TBC. What is coming in 2026 for SNL? Likelihood of some changes, I am sure. Ajax, though, in second place, is fighting hard with Bunnies. Two Canadians. Oh, they're two brothers. So they're both Canadian. As, oh my word, a little bit of a defensive move there by Ajax. He's having to defend because Bunnies is trying to go around the outside. Then, in an opportune moment, to then go to Ben. So they're fighting hard, and Mr. Smith and Alpha Capri were having a battle as well. Mr. Smith overtaken by Alpha Capri, 23.7 for Alpha Capri. So Alpha Capri showing he's got the pace to be up there at the front of this field. He's faster than his teammate right now, who's having a lot of fighting with a Ferrari. That Ferrari looking very racing in the hands of Bunnies. Ben in second place will be very happy. They're slowing each other down, although he's not setting his best times. Gasman, the fastest man on the circuit, he's on the soft tyres now as well. Gasman will be dangerous on those softs. 21.5 for the Scot. His first run on the soft tyres, and already he's taken a second out of everyone. Nearly 2 in the case of Ragimus. Upgraded there in 7th place. In the McLaren, Jam in 8th on his own. A little bit of... No, I thought there was something going on further up the field. It is Bunnies and Ajax. Bunnies taking the move into turn 1, but Ajax looking through turn number 3. These two are fighting it out. Oh my word, no brotherly love between these two at all. Bunnies setting purple first sector. Ajax looking for the move round the outside of turn number 5. Would be an adventurous attempt. Bunnies holds the position. These two fighting it out, scrapping hard. And as they're catching the back of Mr. Smith in the Jordan, will the Jordan become crucial in this fight for second place? The gap between them is about 6.5 seconds between the race leaders. Bondimus using this to help himself move a bit further ahead. Bunny's running very deep though on the exit of the hairpin, and Ajax takes the opportune moment as Bunnies drops the third. They've overtaken Mr. Smith in that moment too. Let's go back and have a look. Slenderfella in 9th place has made a stop. Punisher in 10th. Rob on drums in 11th place has made a stop as well. He's on soft tyres, is Rob on drums. Drivers is coming into the stops as at the front of the field. Ben moves up into 3rd place as he moves along. Ben has got some soft tyres to use. Ajax is in. Ajax is in. He is going to use his hard tyres for the last 8 laps of this race. Bondimus on the medium tyres. He's got a set of softs to use. So lap number 27 and 35 for the British driver. He's ahead of the Canadian. Bunnies in second in the Ferrari. Oh, that was Lucimus, I think. Yes, because Bondimus is still leading. That was Lynchimus. We saw a little Renault front wing poking out of the gravel. There is Ajax out of the pits then on the hard tyres then. 8 laps to go for the Williams driver. He is ahead quite comfortably of Ragemus, trying to get those tyres up to temperature. He's behind Gasman though. Gasman on those the soft tyres though, but he's lost all his momentum going up the hill, using too much curb. The soft tyres, they're very, very quick, but they die so quickly as well. They're fast, but they don't last long. Their stamina, no good. 7 laps to go here at Barcelona. Into the pits comes Bunnies. In comes... Oh, sorry, 8 laps to go. Bunnies and Ben. Gasman will jump up into second place as these two make their stops. Ajax, crucially, where will he feed? In comes the Ferrari. New set of tyres, new set of hard tyres for Bunnies as well. And it looks like Ajax has jumped him. The undercut really has helped Bunnies. And in fact, he's got Ben just tucked up behind him, and Ben, crucially, on some softs. So the Toro Rosso is chasing down the big Italian team, Ferrari. And the Ferrari is on hard tyres. Ben could have a very, very opportunistic move on Bunnies if he is lucky as... Whoa! Wow! What happened there? Bunnies, absolute snap of... Well, oversteer, understeer, what happened here? On the power, oh, and it just lost it. Bang! Fortunately, no damage for Bunnies, but he's been overtaken by Ragemus in that error as well. Bunnies has smashed the front of the car and lost himself a couple of positions. Bondimus into the pits, then comes the Renault driver. Will he have the gap to Gasman? I think he will, to make the stop and not lose the lead. They still wait for him in the pit lane. Ajax has made his... Ajax has gone off. Ajax has got damage. Somehow. How's that happened? Oh! That's how it happened. So I think that was Lynchimus moving a bit slower than anticipated. So Ajax having a bit of damage on the front of the car, unexpectedly. The car slowed down in front of him. Look, Ragemus then, he's comfortably ahead of Bunnies. There's a lot of cars around though. Lots of traffic, it would seem. Yep, so Ben is catching up with Ajax as Bondimus comes out of the pits, and he has not lost the lead. He's crossed the white line. Gasman in second place. But Bondimus leading the race in the Renault. Gasman in second. He hasn't made the stop though, crucially, with the soft tyre. Ajax in third. Ben is catching up. Ben in fourth place, or running wide, running out. Ajax in third. Oh, the Toro Rosso looks so much quicker, so much feistier than the Williams. It's going to be like taking candy off a baby. Oh. In fact, Ben manages to get past before the... Oh, that's still side by side. Ben turning in, but Ajax was still there. Ben getting past though in the Toro Rosso. The soft tyres really a benefit. Ajax really struggling with the hards at this stage of the race. Ragemus in fifth place, trying to catch the Canadian up. Gasman into the pits is the McLaren driver. Bondimus though, he's got 6 laps to go. It's all great fun whilst you're leading, and you've got a very comfortable lead, about 13 seconds for Bondimus, ahead of Ben, as Gazman comes out of the pits. It says he's 6th on the tower. Is he 6th in real time? He is. He's behind Bunnies. Quite a significant gap between him and Bunnies, in fact. So Gazman in 6th place. Ahead of Slenderfella quite comfortably. The Punisher is in 8th. Rob on drums in 9th. Upgraded in 10th. Jam, after his pit stop, is on the soft tyres now in 11th place. The drivers are doing their stops now. Soft tyres are being used quite significantly as well, as there's yellow flags waving. Who has gone off? One of the drivers is off somewhere. Oh, it's Lynchimus on the inside. So Lynchimus pulling to the side. He just stopped on the inside because he saw cars were coming up behind him. Bondimus then catching up with Mr. Smith. 5 laps to go for the Renault. A lot more comfortable than he was a week ago. 5 laps to go at High Speed Ring. He was leading, but he had Ben, Ajax, Jam, and Punisher catching him up. This time it is Ben in 2nd place this time, but not catching significantly. 23.6, in fact, losing time because Bondimus is on these soft tyres. He's flying along. Gazman, the fastest man, with 21.5, as going off the circuit went Mr. Smith in turn number 5. We've lost Lynchimus. So Lynchimus has gone. So Mr. Smith currently in 13th place. So Lynchimus has pulled off the circuit as his teammate leads here for Renault. Let's go and see, do we have any battles happening anywhere in the field? Rob on drums, upgraded. They're quite close. 23.1, 24.5 for Rob on drums, so it is very close, in fact. As we see the Toro Rosso in 9th place. He's got McLaren behind him. Got Jam catching up as well, 22.6 for Jam. So these drivers all trying to catch each other up. Rob on drums, 9th place. 10th is upgraded. Jam in 11th. Alpha Capri on his own. He had that timed pit stop where he refueled, which was unfortunate for him, for sure. As we see, that looks weird. The way the heat haze was for Ragemus. Ragemus is not that far away, and he is catching up Ajax. So Ragemus, on his return to SNL, could be on for a podium here in the final stages of the action. The Punisher on his own there as we go back to this 9th, 10th, 11th battle. As the sun starts to set here at Barcelona. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Whoa, Rob on drums very wide on the exit. He's lost all his momentum. Upgraded is going to get past in the McLaren. Thank you everyone that's watching us live. Like, share and subscribe as we see Upgraded move up into 9th place. And Rob on drums in 10th has got the attention of Jam. These two were fighting earlier in this race. It seems like it has been a race-long battle between the Americans and the Brit. Rob on drums has got Jam up his inside. Jam moves up into 10th place through turn number 3. Jam making the move into turn number 4, and turn 5. Rob on drums, though, he learned that move from Jam. Nicely done by the American. Repays Jam for earlier in the race. Rob on drums back ahead of the British driver. Back at the front of the field, though, Bondimus has just set the fastest lap of the race, a 1:21.3. Oh. Gazman is saying, oh, there we go. Gazman in the chat has just said P5 is a great place to look. Well, Gazman has just said that, and we've just seen him overtake Bunnies into turn number 1. He did it into the straight, so Gazman caught up Bunnies. Soft tyres, 23.4, 25.3. Bunnies not having the consistency on these tyres at all that he would be hoping for. It is getting quite dark. In fact, Gazman running over quite wide through the corner. Bondimus there in first place. Gazman, the director of the television screen. As Bondimus goes into the final corners, He will have just over 2 laps to go. So the cloud cover gets quite dark here at Barcelona. I hope you can see the lights are glowing above their drivers' heads to show they're having their overtake used. As we can see, Gazman has got red all over his. So Gazman and Bunny's fighting it out. The battle between 9th is still going on. Jam in 10th place now, ahead of Rob on drums. Now for Capri in 12th, so we've lost Mr. Smith as well. So just a lap and a half left for Bondemus. How's he feeling in that helmet? It's quite a nice feeling as you have. Well, he's got a 17-second lead over Ben. That feeling of just knowing, just hit your marks. Don't fall asleep. Don't put it in the gravel. You've got a lap and a half to go. Your first win is waiting for you here in SNL. Ben had that feeling last season in Monza driving for Benetton. Ajax had it at Spa driving for Tyrrell. Ragemus last season for Alpha Capri. Gazman for Ferrari in season number 7 at Fuji. Running very wide on the exit. Bunnies at Spa in season number 5. All of these drivers have won races. Slenderfella hasn't won one yet. Punisher hasn't won one yet, but it'll be coming. I am sure Punisher nearly had it last time out at the high-speed ring. But it's Bondemus here who has absolutely shown everyone a clean pair of heels in this race at Barcelona. Fantastic drive from the British driver. Absolutely. I don't want Mika Hakkinen him. Ooh. Make him Mika Hakkinen. Who infamously retired on the final lap of the 2001 Barcelona Grand Prix. After dominating it for so long. But Bondemus, he's got a half lap left. And he's got a comfortable lead over Ben. It's all plain sailing. He's got a car ahead of him. On board with the Renault. Through the final corners, it's Alpha Capri ahead of him in the Williams. But Bondemus coming through the final couple of corners. It has been coming all season, but now the Renault has won here at Barcelona and does defeat that Fernando Alonso did in those exact colours. Congratulations to Bondemus, his first win in Formula X. It is Ben who is going to finish in second. He's never had a second place in Formula X. Well, he's got one now for the Toro Rosso team, having a strong season as well. Fantastic for him. Ajax completes the podium in third place, closely followed by Ragemus in his Red Bull return. It is Gazman who's going to finish a race. He'll be jumping up in joy for that. He's going to finish in 5th place. 6th place is Bunny's. Very close behind indeed. It's Slenderfella in 7th place in the Red Bull. Another impressive result for him. He is back to his best. 7th place for the Red Bull driver. He's happy with that. The Punisher is going to finish in 8th for Ferrari. One of those races he's just kept out of the trouble. Upgraded is in 9th. Quite a gap between him and Jam in the end. Jam's guy is absolutely dead. Not as dead as Rob on drums though. As Rob on drums crosses the line, and it will be Alpha Capri in the Williams. So everyone who finished the race finishing on the same lap here in Barcelona. Alpha Capri, despite that mistake, finishing in 12th place. So well done to him. Well done everybody who managed to race this race. Barcelona, not the easiest circuit in these cars, but the man that made it look easy, Bondemus Prime. Fantastic driving from Bondemus. Excellent result. The first win of what could be many. He's popped the cherry. He has won here in Barcelona. Pole position, fastest lap, and the victory for him. 2nd place is Ben in the Toro Rosso. Oh, a lovely picture as well of Ben going around turn number 3 Second place for him. A very strong start to the season as well for the Toro Rosso driver. Another podium to add to the one he got in round number 1, and just missed out last time out at High Speed Ring. Ajax in third place. Another third position for Ajax. He's quietly racking them up. He was the championship leader going into this race. He's no longer the championship leader as it stands. Bondemus, with the victory, takes the championship lead by 1 point from Ajax as it stands. So very, very tight at the top between those two. They've got a 10-point gap to Bunnies as well. Ragemus taking 4th place. Very competitive in the Red Bull. Well done to him on his return. Ahead of Gazman, who will be happy with 5th place after all of his troubles. 6th place, the defending champion, Bunnies, in the Ferrari. Not the best of results and days for him, but he's 10 points behind the championship leader in 3rd place as it stands. All these results are unofficial. 7th place is Slenderfella, as I say, keeping that pressure on, keeping going with everything. Top positions. As I say, you have to do really well to finish in the top 10 here in SNL. Punisher in 8th as well in the Ferrari. Not shabby at all. No problems there with that result. Upgraded again. Strong start to his SNL career in 9th place in the McLaren. 10th place is Jam after an eventful race for the Jordan driver. Rob on drums. Eventful as well. Just missing out on that top 10 in the Toro Rosso. He finishes in 11th place. And Alpha Capri, after his refueling error, finishes in 12th. Thank you everybody that has watched us tonight. It has been fantastic to be with you this evening. Join us next week for Watkins Glen, the mid-season finale, as they call them in America now. Round number 5, Watkins Glen. It is always fascinating around that circuit. Brilliant track to race on. We haven't been there for a while either, so join us for that next week at the same time here at SNL. But like, share, subscribe, and congratulations once more to Bondemus Prime for his first win here in Formula X.